Okay, this is a derivative of the inverse problem. So we want the derivative of the inverse at 1. So the formula says if we want to find the derivative of the inverse, it is, oops. So the derivative of the inverse, I'm just going to keep it with this notation, is 1 over, it is the derivative of the original, so the original function is g, evaluated at the inverse at 1. So 1 over g prime of, I need to figure out what the inverse of 1 is. So remember, this is what I need, but then remember the idea is this is the same as the y-coordinate on g. So the y-coordinate on g happens when x is -1. So this is -1. And then g prime of -1 is -1/5. And if I simplify that, that should get me to -5 as my answer. Okay, so let's try the same one with the second one. So the derivative of the inverse at -3 is 1 over, remember, you only need the derivative of the original, so it's going to be g prime of the inverse evaluated at -3. So again, so let me write it like this. So if this is your inverse, I need to find what -3 is, but I know on g that -3 is the y-coordinate. So if I could figure that question mark out, that would give me what I'm looking for. So on the function g, the -3 is when x equals 4. So this is 4, so that means this is 4. So I have 1 over g prime of 4. And looking at my graph, g prime of 4 is going to be -2. So my answer for this one should be -1/2.